guys, me again. Sorry, I can't get the angle right for you to see me and the seeds. But you know what I look like, you've seen me loads of times before. I've got a hole in my sock, I need to sew it up, so excuse my socks. Right then, so it is the middle of March already and it is time to start sowing seeds. You want to start sowing seeds 6 to 8 weeks before our last frost, which in Cardiff is usually the first week in May. I class anything under 5 degrees cold. So some things will be fine, but others will not like that at all. So some things I will be sowing now and some things I will be sowing later. They will catch up. There's plenty of time to catch up anyway. As soon as you put them out, they'll catch up. I've got to think about space to pot them on. I've got to think about then, have I got the ground ready? I've done that in the past where the ground isn't ready, I haven't got room to pot them on and they're just stuck in their pots, and then when I eventually get them out, they don't really come to anything. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do some tomatoes, because some of these will be planted in the polytunnel anyway, and then the rest will be planted in pots so I can pot them up. I will have room, so I'm going to start them in this. There's 10 cells in here. I'm going to do 2 tomato seeds per cell, and they're teeny tiny, and this variety is called yellow pear and I absolutely love it. I think I've mentioned before that it's one of the last tomatoes that I grow to get blight. They're very tasty. Okay, they're not great for putting in sauces, but they are amazing for eating fresh. My red tomatoes usually get blight, and so I'm just keeping things nice and easy this year and sticking to this yellow variety. So I'm just gonna do just down a tiny little hole, and now I'm gonna put 1 seed in per hole, 2 to a cell. Somebody said about saving my own tomato seeds, and I've never really thought about it, so hopefully next year I can grow tomatoes from my own seed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. So that is Tom. I'm writing in biro because the lollipop sticks are getting wet. And it's making the felt tip pen run, so I can't see it. Right, just put them in and cover them up. And I find tomatoes germinate fine in a window. They don't need to go in a propagator or in a heat, or you don't need to cover them. You can if you want to get them a bit warmer, but they're fine. And I've also got this tomato, and I have no idea how you pronounce it, but that's it, LLDI, and you get hundreds of trusses off one plant. With the yellow pear on a truss, I might get between 5 and 8 tomatoes. On this one, you get hundreds on one, look, and they're teeny tiny. Now I've grown lots of small tomatoes before I grow like a currant tomato, and it is very close to a wild tomato, and they self-seeded everywhere on my old plot last year, had loads of them, but the skin is so tough. They're beautiful tomatoes, but you can't even chew the skin, it's that tough. You end up spitting it out. So I thought I'll give these a go this year. How many do I want? I only want 4, don't I? I'd rather more yellow pear. So I've got 16 of the yellow pear and 4 of the little yellow tomatoes, and hopefully they will germinate. And then if they don't, I've got time to sow more. Right, I've also got these Caped Gooseberries, physalis. Now then, the first year I grew these, I got the seed from Wilco, and it was called American something, the seed company, and they were amazing. They grew really tall, like 4 or 5 foot tall, and they were amazing. I got hundreds of fruit from them. And then the next year I bought them from Premier Seed Direct, and I bought them a couple of times from there, but they're like dwarf plants. They maybe get a foot. The fruits are tiny, they're very yellow and very sour. So I've gone with these Kew Garden ones because these are taller. These are 30 inches, so 75 centimetres, so a lot taller. These need heat, so I'm going to start these on the propagator, or in the propagator. They do take between 21 to 30 days. Now then, if you grow these in pots and bring them in and protect them over the winter, they will actually be like a perennial and come again, but they don't produce as well the second year with fruits. So what I do is I just grow them as an annual. I sow them now, I plant them out, they self-seed amazingly. So yeah, I'm going to start these in the propagate. Their seeds again are teeny tiny. I don't even know if you can see them. Caped Goose. Oh yeah. I'm doing well, guys. It's 20 to 6. I know I'm not going out again tonight, and I haven't got my pyjamas on. I'm usually, if I know I'm not going out again, I'm straight in my pyjamas. So somebody was telling me the other day that their windowsills are full of plants because they don't have a greenhouse. Mine are exactly the same. I don't have a greenhouse, but I do have a polytunnel, which helps massively. But this time of year, my windowsills are covered. So that is my next plan of action, to get the polytunnel sorted. I filled this seed tray up. This is one of the trays that my son bought me, yay! I've got it in here. I'm going to bring it up to room temperature now because this has been in the garage, it's very cold. But I'm just going to leave it for now. So I've done my tomatoes, I've done my Caped Gooseberries. That's another couple of things to tick off the list, yay! And I don't know why, guys, I don't know. I just don't know, because we've had rain. We've had a little bit of sunshine today, but not a lot. We've had a lot of rain. But all of a sudden, my plants are looking really green. Look at this lettuce. Look how green it's looking. I don't know what's going on, but just looking so green. So this is, I don't know, because why did I do it in felt tip? I know the front lettuce here is black-seeded Simpson. Oh, this is like a cut and come again variety. So these need potting on as well. But look how much quicker they are than the black-seeded Simpson. This is the second sowing of black-seeded Simpson, and there's some coming up now. And I think just the conditions weren't right, because here I've got about 5 or 6 and I know I only put like a couple. So first sowing and second sowings are now coming through. Nothing in that one yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need many, just a few. I just harvest the leaves off them. I don't cut them as a whole lettuce. And like I said, these are cut and come again leaves. So yay, but then they look green. Maybe it's something to do with the daylight hours. I don't know. When do the clocks go forward? Is it the end of the month? Is it end of March the clocks go forward? Yes, so I'm going to have a nosy through my seeds now. I'm going to finish my cup of tea and I'm going to put my pyjamas on and relax for a bit. Right, take care and I will see you soon. Bye.